so.
Sound test, sound test.
Are you gonna be talking through that too?
Yep.
What, like a broadcast?
Yep. Sound test, test 1, test 2. Sound test, test 1, test 2. So like that's what it looks like on YouTube.
they're starting a 7th grader. They're starting an 8th grader, a sophomore, junior, another 8th grader, and a 7th grader.
Welcome, basketball fans, to Franklin County High School. We're at the Lady Flyer Basketball Classic. Assumption will take on Nelson County, and Nelson County just got their first win of the season earlier this week against Washington County. Nelson County is a very young team. They will start 2 8th graders, a 7th grader, a sophomore, and a junior. Here's the starting lineups.
Starting number 3,
Reese Sexton, the junior from Holy Spirit, will start for the Rockets, along with Maddie Nally, number 10 from St. Paul. Jack and Rocky, the junior from Holy Spirit. Peyton Cronin, the junior from St. Raphael, and Lily Harlow, the senior, the lone senior, starting for the Rocket. Stacy Pendleton coaches the Rockets.
Your first starter, number 3, Macy Runner.
Macy Runner starting for Nelson County is their leading scorer with 11.2 points per game. She is the 8th grader.
Number 22,
Zariah Burton. Abigail Coulter.
Number 23,
Cammie Pike. And number 35, Avery Wilson.
Avery Wilson.
The 7th grader gets the start today for Nelson County. Nally and Wilson in the circle for the tip-off. Nally with a pretty large height advantage here. Assumption should win this tip pretty easily. Nelson gets it over to Sexton. Sexton misses the layup. We got a rebound by Burton. Runner runs it down the floor. Gets it to the corner. Back to Runner. Runner pressure by Reese Sexton. Three-pointer on the way is long. That was Pike for the three-point attempt. Assumption will get the ball out of bounds. Rocky will inbounds to Sexton. 2-3 zone for Nelson County. Cronin with the corner. Jump shot. No good, in and out. Pike with the rebound for Nelson County. Quick down the floor, 19-foot jump shot is good. Coulter gets the first basket of the evening for Nelson County. 2-0, Nelson County leads. As the Rockets get it inside to Jacqueline Rocky, who misses, gets her own rebound, goes up, but steps called. She walked with it. It'll be Nelson County basketball. Burton gets it to Runner, back to Burton. Back tip by Sexton. Harlow with the steal. Sexton. Tip pass over to Cronin for the layup. No good. Assumption can't take the lid off the basket. Nally with a long two. No good. Runner with the rebound for Nelson County, but stolen by Harlow. Harlow, right hand, no good. Wilson with the rebound. We're going to get a timeout, Nelson County, with 6:36 left to play, and Nelson County having a 2-point lead. We'll be right back. This is Rockets basketball.
Assumption with Sexton, Cronin, Harlow, Rocky, and Nally have yet to score. They set up in their 2-2-1 press. Burton will inbounds the ball for the Cardinals. She gets it into Runner. Back to Burton. Runner with the ball. Perfect area for traffic. We're going to get a foul call. First foul of the evening will be on Jacqueline Rocky. Assumption extends their defense. Runner to the free throw line. Burton turns, goes left hand. It's up and in. 4-0 Nelson County. Here comes Sexton. Gets it to Cronin. Cronin for three. Long. Harlow battles for the rebound, but it's controlled by Coulter, who gets it to Pike. Pike back to Coulter. Up top to Runner. Runner drives. Tries to get to Wilson, but it's stolen by Harlow. Controlled by Cronin. Stolen by Burton. Burton goes up, no good. Nally with the rebound for the Rockets. Sexton pushes the ball. She finds Rocky. Rocky bumps, goes up, no good. Runner with the rebound for the Lady Cards. Runner goes up. Challenged by Reese Sexton, but Sexton gets called for the foul. They'll be the team's second, her first, as Runner will go to the line to shoot two.
Nelson County is number 3, Mason Line.
Runner's first attempt is good. McQuarrie and Reed will check into the game for the Rockets, replacing Harlow and Rocky. 5:37 remains. Nelson County has a 5-0 lead. Runner's second attempt. It's in her hands, and it's on the way. Looks short, and McQuarrie gets the Rocket rebound. McQuarrie flips over to Sexton. 2-3 zone by Nelson County. Reed up top to Cronin. Cronin swings it over to Sexton, who gets it to the elbow for Reed. Cronin for three. Yes! First basket for the Rockets. 5-3 is our score. Peyton Cronin gets the Rockets on the board. Rockets set up in their pressure. Runner back to Burton. Burton flips it to Pike. Back to Burton, who gets it left side to Runner. Runner gets in the corner to Coulter. Runner finds Burton for three. Good. Zaria Burton hits the three-pointer, gives them a 5-point lead as Abby McQuarrie gets the ball stolen from her by Pike, who flips it up to Runner. Runner goes up with the left hand, up and in. 10-3 now, Nelson County, as Coach Pilton calls a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. This is Rocket basketball. McQuarrie inbounds the ball to Sexton for the Rockets. McQuarrie, Sexton, Reed, Cronin, and Nally on the floor. Cronin gets it over to Reed, who flips it to Sexton. Up top to Reed. Reed to Cronin. Cronin will take another three. No good. Off the back of the iron. Sexton can't control the rebound, but Reed does. Sexton flips it to McQuarrie. McQuarrie, dribble handoff to Cronin. Reed with the top of the key, finds Cronin again on the left side. Into McQuarrie. McQuarrie goes up and passes over to Sexton for three. And that is no good. Nally with the rebound. Nally back to Sexton for three. This one is in and out. Burton with the rebound for the Lady Cards. She pushes the ball, guarded closely by Maddie Reed. Now Pike. Pike is blocked by Reed. Burton to Runner in the corner for three. Count it. 10-point lead now for Nelson County. Cronin goes to McQuarrie. Back to Cronin. Cronin drives. Gets it over to Sexton for three. In and out. Nally goes up for the rebound for the Rockets. Gets it to Reed. Back to McQuarrie. McQuarrie, Cronin in the corner. This one is no good. Nally gets the rebound. Reed attacks. And it's stolen by Runner. Macy Runner with the ball, goes through on 1-on-3, flips out to Pike, over to Burton. Burton brings the ball out and finds Macy Runner, and Nelson County will set up their offense. Gets it to Pike on the right side. Runner with about half of the Nelson County points has the basketball. She picks it up. She finds Burton though at the top of the key. Guarded closely by McQuarrie, and what now the Rockets are now man-to-man. Burton goes, loses it. We're going to get Nelson County basketball, 2:41 left to play in the first quarter. Nelson County up by 10. Maggie Metzger comes in the game to replace Reese Sexton. Kendall Crawford into the game for Nelson County, replacing Coulter. Runner goes to Burton. Back to Runner. Back to Burton. These two girls have had the basketball in their hands the majority of the time. Shot is on the way, no good. Out of bounds will be Assumption basketball with 2:23 left to play in the opening quarter. McQuarrie, Metzger, Cronin, Nally, and Reed are on the floor. Cronin goes left side. Tries to flip it on the glass. It's tipped away. Wilson tips it out of bounds. It'll be Rocket basketball underneath their own basket. Metzger will inbounds for the Rockets. Nally, I think the pass was meant for Cronin, but Nally got her hands on it. We're going to get a jump ball. Nelson County basketball as Jacqueline Rocky returns to the ball game, replacing Abby McQuarrie. Assumption drops to a 1-2-2 three-quarter court. Runner surveys the defense, finds Burton. Back to Runner. Very content to control the pace. Assumption's unable to speed her up as Pike gets the basketball over to Wilson. Runner up top to Pike. Pike to Burton. Burton attacks middle. Tries to flip to Wilson. Stolen by Nally. Nally needs help. Gets it ahead to Metzger. Metzger's got Cronin in the corner. Cronin drives. Back to Metzger. Metzger for three. No good. Air ball. Now he's able to save it, the rebound. Gets it to Metzger in the middle of the lane. Short jump shot is good. 13-5 is now our score with a minute 20 left to go in the first quarter. Burton. Cross court to Runner. Back to Burton. Burton flips it, and we're going to get a foul called. Burton will go to the line to shoot two. Nally will get the foul. It is her first, the team's third. First attempt is on the way and off. We'll get Harlow and Wellinghurst into the game for the Rockets, replacing Cronin and Nally.
Number 30, Megan Wellinghurst. Correction on the foul. Foul is on number 10, Nally.
Second attempt for Burton is on the way and in and out. Wellinghurst gets the rebound for the Rockets. Flips it to Harlow. Harlow pushes the ball down the left side. Goes back up top to Metzger. Metzger will slow her offense down. 58 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Metzger to Wellinghurst. Over to Harlow. Gives it a read. Back to Metzger. Elbow to Harlow. Harlow attacks. Tries to get to Rocky. Rocky can't handle it. She's out of bounds. Nelson County basketball.
Checking in for Nelson County, number 30.
Reagan Cambrin into the game, as well as Abigail Colger coming back to the game. Pike to Cambrin. Over to Runner. Back to Cambrin. Pike now tracks to the middle. Finds Runner. Corner. Shot is on the way. No good. Harlow with the rebound for the Rockets. Harlow pushes it. Gets it inside to Rocky. Rocky goes up and is blocked. Fight for it. We're going to get a, what are we going to get? We're going to get a foul called here. If it's Jacqueline Rocky, it's her second. It is Jacqueline Rocky. Team's fourth. Kate Bale will check into the game for the Rockets, replacing Rocky. 2-2-1 pressure coming from the Rockets. As Cambrin will inbounds for Nelson County into Pike. She gets it ahead to Runner. Runner turns, picks up her dribble. Crawford with the ball in the corner on the right side, left side. Now Pike has the basketball. 7 seconds, 6. Pike attacks. Tipped away by Maddie Reed. Off the Rockets. 2.3 seconds remain in the opening quarter. It will stay here with Nelson County. Rockets cannot lose Pike here. Long two on the way. Off the front of the rim, no good. That's the end of the first quarter. Rockets trail 13-5. We'll be right back. This is Rockets basketball. Assumption basketball to start the second quarter of play. Metzger, Bale, Harlow, Reed, and Wellinghurst in the ballgame for the Rockets. 2-3 zone by Nelson County. With Pike and Runner up top. Metzger gets it to Bale. Bale inside to Wellinghurst. Wellinghurst goes up and in. Count the basket, and she's fouled. Kendall Crawford will pick up the foul. The first foul of the game for Nelson County. Wellinghurst steps to the line to shoot one. It's on the way and good. Cuts the Nelson County lead to 5. And Maddie Reed gets her hands on the ball. It'll stay with Nelson County, but we got a little bit of life now out of the Assumption Rockets. As Cameron inbounds the ball for Nelson County. The 8th grader tries to go to the other 8th grader, Crawford, but she's fouled. Harlow picks up her first, the team's 5th. Cameron goes into Pike. Pike pressured by Reed. Bale. Thrown away, it'll be Assumption basketball. Burton will get into the ball game for Nelson County. Burton and Pike for sure, they're 2 best ball handlers so far. Here comes Metzger. Over to Bale, to Harlow. Reed gets it to Metzger. Up top to Reed. Assumption has a huge advantage down low, but they can't seem to get a post game really going. Wellinghurst did score on Assumption's last possession. Harlow got the and one. Up top to Wellinghurst. 15-footer off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound to Maddie Reed. Gives it to Metzger. Metzger goes inside to Harlow. Harlow turns. Gets it off the glass. No good. Bale fights for the rebound, but Burton controls it for Nelson County. She's going to push it. Tries to go ahead, but we're going to get a walking call on Burton. 6:54 left to play in the half. Reese Sexton checks back in the game. We're also going to see freshman Nia Gandolfo come to the ball game for the Rockets. Gandolfo replaces Reed.
Also in Nelson County, number 11.
Sexton replaces Metzger. I don't know if Gandolfo forgot to check in or what happened there. She's there now.
Also checking in for Assumption is number 5, Emily Williams.
Sexton up top, gives it over to Gandolfo. Gandolfo decides not to take the 3. I don't know what she was waiting for. Goes over to Harlow. Harlow to Wellinghurst. Sexton, Gandolfo in the corner. Looks in the post, can't find it, goes to Sexton. Sexton to Harlow for 3. No good. Gandolfo fights for the rebound. It's out of bounds on Burton. Rockets will keep the ball. Sexton will inbound to Harlow. Harlow to Gandolfo at the top of the key. Back to Harlow. Over to Sexton. Harlow flips it over to Gandolfo. Gandolfo looks to try to get inside. Puts it on the deck. Back to Sexton. Into Wellinghurst, wide open. She goes up. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul is going to be on Coulter. It'll be her first, the team's second.
Nelson County foul number 22, Abigail Coulter, her first, team second. At the line, shooting 2.
Wellinghurst's first attempt is a little long. Rockets trail by 5 with 6:15 left to go in the quarter. In the half. Cammie Pike will come into the ball game, replacing Runner. Wellinghurst, second attempt on the way. It's good. 13-9 is now the score. Rockets trail by 4. Assumption pressuring. Pike with the basketball. Goes over to Burton. Burton to Pike for 3. It's good. 16-9. Nelson County leads Assumption. Wellinghurst gets a long pass from Sexton, turns around, can't make it, gets her own rebound, goes off the glass. No good. Wellinghurst keeps battling for it. Harlow controls. Gandolfo over to Sexton. Sexton for 3. No good. Long. Burton with the rebound. It's tipped away, but we're going to get a Rocket foul. Reese Sexton picks up the foul.
Number 3, Reese Sexton. That is her second.
Her second foul.
6.
The team's 6. Metzger, Cronin, Nally, Reed, and McQueary checking the game for the Rockets. 5:45 left to play. Rockets trail by 7.
Second in for Nelson County is number 30, Reagan Cameron.
Cameron comes back in the game for Nelson County. Reed gets her hand on it. It will stay with Nelson County. Burton has the ball for the Lady Cards. Guarded by McQueary. Rockets are in man-to-man. Burton tries to attack. Goes over. We're going to get a reaching call. There'll be one in the bonus. Cameron.
Assumption foul number 22.
Metzger gets her first foul. Team 7th. Cameron will step to the line for one in the bonus as Bale comes to the game for McQueary.
At the line is number 30, Reagan Cameron, shooting 1 in the bonus.
Shot is on the way and good by Cameron. Second attempt coming. It's on the way and it's out. It's off the back of the rim. Nelson County leads by 8 with 5:30 left to play in the half. Nally brings the ball down and gives it to Metzger. We're going to get a double dribble. The Rockets are being very lazy with it right now. Runner comes back in the game for Nelson County. She'll replace Cameron as Pike will inbound the ball to her. And she'll attack Kate Bale. And throw it away. It'll be Assumption basketball. Metzger brings the ball down the court for the Rockets. Gives it to Bale. Over to Reed on the left side. Reed looks at the post, but can't get to Nally. Goes to Metzger instead. Over to Cronin. Cronin does find Nally. 10-foot jump shot's no good. Rebound control by Burton for Nelson County. Runner attacks right. Guarded closely by Metzger. They got to count. Let's see if they can get a 5-second call. No, she gets over to Burton instead on the left side. Burton looks to attack, flips over to Runner. Into Coulter. Back to Burton. Burton guarded by Bale. Goes up, off the glass, no good. Bale with the rebound, one dribble, she's in trouble. Finds Cronin. Cronin ahead to Reed. Reed goes up to Nally. Nally off the glass and in. Assist to Maddie Reed. Basket by Maddie Nally. 6-point lead for Nelson County. They're starting to show a little bit of signs of being tired. Burton bringing the ball, breathing hard. But Assumption just looks flat-footed as she attacks. Gets it to Pike. Pike fumbles. Controls it. Tied up. We're going to get a jump ball. Ball will stay with Nelson County. Maddie Reed, another aggressive defensive play. As Metzger guards the 8th grader Runner. Macy Runner flips it to Pike off her face. Pike gets it to Coulter, screens for her. Back to Runner. Runner to Coulter on the left side. She attacks. Finds Wilson, blocked by Nally. They called out of bounds to Nelson County, but it looked like the Macy Runner tried to save it out of bounds. They're going to correct it. It will be Assumption basketball. Bale will inbounds to Metzger. Bale goes up, left side, count the basket. Kate Bale cuts the lead to 4.
Nelson County down
Coulter picks up her second foul, only the third Nelson County foul of the half.
21, Kate Bale is at the line shooting the bonus.
Bale's shot is on the way and good. I believe it's 17-14. I think the score is wrong on the scoreboard. They have a 17-13. Pike with the ball for Nelson County. Tipped away by Reed. Stolen by Reed. Two Assumption defenders got caught watching there. Reed fumbles it. Get to Nally. Three-pointer in the right corner by Cronin. In and out. Wilson throws it hard to Burton. Burton controls it. Cronin will pick her up. As they get the ball to Coulter on the right wing. Up top to Pike. Three, long. Runner gets the rebound and is bumped by Maddie Reed. Runner will get one in the bonus. We'll go to the line for one in the bonus. Maddie Reed's first foul, the team's eighth. Harlow comes into the game replacing Metzger. Runner's first attempt is up and good. She'll get the bonus. Nelson County leads by 4. As Runner's second attempt is on the way and good. 5-point lead with 2:57 left to play in the half. Harlow ahead to Cronin. Cronin gets it into Nally. Nally turns out to Bale. Long two. No good. Reed with the rebound. And steps called. She'll walk with it. 2-2-1 pressure coming by the Rockets. As Burton will inbounds. Runner back to Burton. Runner brings it down the right side. Corner to Coulter. Coulter attacks. 15-foot jump shots off the glass, no good. Rebound by Harlow. Harlow almost loses it, but is able to control it. Gets it ahead to Bale. Off her fingertips and out of bounds will be Nelson County basketball. 2:29 left to go in the half.
Out of bounds to Nelson County.
Burton into Runner. Back to Burton. Reed guarding Burton. And she flips it over to Pike. Back to Burton. Reed tips it away from Burton. Controls the steal. Flips it to Harlow. Harlow controls it left side. Goes up and in. 3-point lead now for Nelson County with less than 2 minutes left to go in the half. Runner will bring the ball down for Nelson County. Attacking right. Kate Bale will get in front of her and pick up her second foul. Sending Macy Runner to the line to shoot one in the bonus. Excuse me, Kate Bale's first foul. Metzger will check in the game for Reed. McQuarrie will come get Bale. 9th team foul for the Rockets, so the Lady Cars will be shooting 2 the rest of the half. Runner's free throw attempt is nothing but net. 20-16, Nelson County leads Assumption. 1:50 left to go in the half. One more coming for Macy Reed, the 8th grader. Pops it. Rattles around and in as Cameron will check in the game for Runner. Here comes Metzger. Over to McQuarrie. Hand off to Cronin. Cronin attacks. Tries to flip it up and can't get it in. Cameron gets the rebound for Nelson County. Tough game so far right now for Peyton Cronin. Rockets leading score. Burton gets it ahead to Coulter, who finds Cameron. Cameron, stolen by Nally. We're going to get a foul on Coulter. Her third foul, the team's 4th. Nally will inbounds to Metzger with 1:20 left to go in the first half. Metzger over to Nally. Gives it to Cronin. Cronin attacks left. Gives it to Nally. Back to Harlow. Harlow to Cronin for 3. Yes! Second 3-pointer of the game for Peyton Cronin. 2-point lead now for Nelson County with 0:03 left to go in the first half. Burton casually walks over. She'll get it back. She is visibly tired. They need to make her work. Metzger will pick her up at half court. And they'll look to trap. McQuarrie comes up, forces the pass to the corner to Pike, who will steps called. Assumption has a chance to tie or take the lead with 46.4 left to go in the half. Crawford will come to the ball game, replacing Coulter with 3 fouls. As Metzger will bring the ball down the floor. Metzger to Cronin. Up top to Metzger. Over to Harlow.